is NURUL AZIZI. I will present background of Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza is the #1 pizza delivery company in the world and the undisputed pizza delivery expert. The company has a unique business and operation model and is a pioneer in the fast food industry. Since 1960, Domino's Pizza has successfully expanded from 3 outlets in the United States to 9,350 stores operating in 70 countries. Domino operations in Malaysia and overseas use the franchise model. The parent company, Domino's Pizza, is headquartered in Michigan, United States of America. It maintains overall control on the sourcing and supplying of raw material to the master franchises and enforce quality of the service and products sold. In the 1960s, Tom Monahan and his brother James founded Domino Pizza in Michigan as Dominic. During that year, the company expanded its operation, and by 1978, there were 200 locations in the United States. Domino Pizza is by far the second largest franchise pizza chain in the United States. They were the one who initially come up with the concept of fast pizza delivery in 30 minutes or less. They have locations in 5,716 throughout the world, with 2,900 of those being abroad and 2,800 in the United States.
Hi, I'm VIANNA Agustin, Domino's managerial structure. Domino's has an organizational structure of a similar nature. Each Domino's franchise location has 14 employees. The main goal of Domino's management should be to have a dynamic work team where the work team structure is formed in a hierarchical structure and each has its own store manager. The Domino's team is driver, customer service agent, pizza maker, and pizza cutter. The Domino's franchise communication management system with stockholder is very easy and simple, with only email and phone call used to communicate with the supplier. If they don't need the item right away, the Domino's franchise will send an email. If they need the item right away, they will use a phone call to proceed the shipping procedure. Domino's usually have 2 suppliers. First one is DARWIS, who will provide pizza making ingredient, and Streamline will provide pizza making supplier such as special rolling paper. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is HALIZAH binti Darwis. My matrix number BB2030326. I will continue the next presentation, franchising problem faced by the company and possible solution. Among the franchise problems faced by Domino's Pizza is poor communication. Lack of communication can affect establishment owners, especially in financial issues. This restricts the franchisee ability to voice concern and provides limited opportunity to make important adjustments to menus, offer figures, and activities. The workforce at Domino's Pizza organization suffers from a lack of communication between representatives. This results in low stock maintenance. Not only that, high damage due to the lack of proper preparation and improvement is difficult for Domino's. Among these lines, an organization must utilize crisis communication effectively to keep up with brand, and believability in this way diminish the ramifications of the emergency. To keep up with the advantages of contests on the lookout, limiting its impact essentially. The next issue Domino's Pizza facing is the issues of territory. Franchisee participates in another organization. The territory and number of homes in the domain are not determined by their understanding. Territories of establishment and related of offerings that are not fully settled by the quantity of accessible families are a burden on financial income. Regional struggles are not of the big issues since by establishments firm. The way the Domino's Pizza company can be used to overcome this problem is by controlling its territory well. This is because, seizing this opportunity, Domino's must ensure that the domain information is correct, and along these lines, require answers that allow it to territory and keep abreast of the latest development. But do not use Australian calculation information to book place, because such information does not follow radical changes in the metropolitan climate. In addition, this method can strengthen information and can influence the organization and can attract the new franchisee. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
In 2010, Domino's Pizza was hit by a lot of customer criticism. There are a documentary video showing that the customer commenting the Domino's Pizza tastes like a cupboard. At that time, Domino's Pizza investors losing their hope, and the stock price even dropped deep into 3 ringgit per share. All this because the Domino's hasn't changed its recipe since 1960. For this, Peter Drury, the CEO of Domino's Pizza, came up with a solution with an idea to reinvent their pizza. The entire team worked day and night and taken a tons of time in R&D. Domino's Pizza decided to change the ingredient and purchasing high quality material. Domino Pizza improved everything in sauce, 20% more herb, and with the tons of new flavors. Domino Pizza also adding more variety of pizza to the customer. Along with the new pizza, Domino's Pizza use aggressive marketing strategy to attract more customers to try the all-new recipe pizza. Next, third problem that Domino's Pizza run into is major labor shortage. This pandemic create a big chaos on the economic and make impossible to Domino's Pizza to attract workers. As a result, the Domino's customer service has been impacted and operation hour has been shortened, resulting in the decrease of the number of sales. Due to the unexpected factor, the Domino's workers are suffering from the exhaustion and mental illness. The solution is pick up the employee benefit. Domino's Pizza must be proactive in looking at their competitive wage and compensation for their team member to addressing the labor shortage issue. Competitive wages and benefit able to attract ideal employer. Domino's Pizza must be a little more imaginative and come up with some initiative to offer the employee, such as awarding professional training and development opportunity and franchise special event and so on. As a result, employee will be more motivated to work and even attract ideal workers.
Hello and Assalamualaikum to Doctor and all my friends. My name is NOORASYIKIN SYAFIQ. My metric number is BB2030372. So part of information on how to become a franchise of Domino's Pizza. Firstly is, does Domino's make money? In 2019, Domino's exceeding profitability projection with net sales of $1.15 billion up to 6.3%. They also saw a 3.4% increase in the same-store sale, indicating that many of their franchise locations are performing well. The number of Domino's restaurants is also increasing, with 141 net new locations established in fourth quarter of 2019. Their carry-out sales increased by about 40% in 2019. Next is the type of Domino's franchise. So firstly is traditional store. These are stores like that one you are used to seeing, usually in shopping malls or the other retail hotspot. And then the secondly is non-traditional store. These are the locations that are found with a larger space, such as mall, office building, stadium, and so on. And then the thirdly is transactional store. This venue serve a smaller customer that have more scale back and customer menus. And then next is the training and education of Domino's Pizza. So Domino's franchise must attend a 4 days pizza prep school and a 5-day franchise development program at the company's headquarters. And then franchises will also be required to complete 6 to 8 weeks in the store training.
Hi, I'm Aswella binti OMPOOM. Will present the Domino franchise course. Domino franchise course divided 3 courses. Firstly, one-time cost. Initial investments will vary a bit based on the location and the type of domino you want to open. Invest around in low sites is 145,000 ringgit or high in can climb above 500,000 ringgit. Our initial franchising fee is 100,000 ringgit for building a new store or refinancing a closed store. The charge for renovations fee is 25,000 ringgit. The net worth currently requirement is 215,000 ringgit. For the cash liquidity, capital request is 75,000 ringgit. Secondly, ongoing fee. Franchise will be responsible for ongoing fee. This includes firstly royalty fee. The main source of revenue for franchisor is about 5.5% of store weekly gross sales. Secondly, marketing and advertising fee. Pay around 3% to 4% of store weekly gross sales for marketing and advertising support by corporate. Next, thirdly, franchise financing. Many people who are looking to open a franchise location need franchise financing because this can cover both initial costs such as the franchise fee and fixture. The third-party lenders are often a good option when open the Domino franchise, since they provided loans including equipment financing, term loans, personal loans for business, and more. A strong financing profile such as good any other history in business will help you secure a business loans. This creditly will also help determine how much capital you will receive.
In conclusion, the success of franchising a business is determined by both the franchises and franchisees' efforts and commitments in establishing a well-organized and standardized franchising system. In order to make it possible, communication is the key factor, where it goes both ways. The franchisees need to address their issues or difficulties, and the franchisor needs to reach out and assist the franchisee in general. Just as another profitable company, Domino's Pizza also encountered several issues regarding their franchise company, which might risk the economy of the organization if not resolved immediately. Poor communication, major shortage of labor, territorial conflict, and the pizza taste issue faced by Domino's Pizza could be solved by one serious talk between the related body of the association who intends to resolve the problems. Hence, it justifies the fact that communication is the key in solving the franchising issues.